Well, it is a very good morning. Neil Maurice here. I'm actually today very near to where Red Rum was trained. He was trained on the sands behind those buildings there by Donald McCain all those years ago, where history was made on Southport Beach. I'm just about to depart for the racecourse, and today I've got not one but two lovely free bets for you. Slightly hoarse, I've got a little bit of a lurgy, not COVID, I will tell you that, but I've not been too good. Hopefully things will pick up today. Well, they certainly picked up yesterday, because the bet that I gave you free of charge on Clandis OBEAUX, well, it was a joy to behold watching this horse in first time blinkers absolutely relish the mild May fences, jumping with such aplomb, travelling best all the way, putting the race to bed, and of course returning 13-2, a whopping price for a top class horse who had won the race the previous year. Clandis OBEAUX, quality information from me, Neil, as usual, a lovely winner, and 13-2 to boot. Private clients wise, well, they had a good day aside from the freebie watchers, and they had a lovely each way touch on Shake 'em Up Harry, who was ridden differently in the Red Rum handicap chase, came from well off the pace to snatch third on the post. A lovely run from Shake 'em Up. Good news that for Harry Redknapp, the owner. He knows that he can run this horse differently if he likes, not leading but ridden more patiently, and that certainly paid off yesterday. Well, today there's some lovely bets for the private clients. I mean, this is quality today. I'll be amazed if we don't get something very nice out of it. My two free bets begin in race 1. Now, this handicap hurdle sees number 19, Speech Bubble, redirected from Newbury last Saturday, where Connections thought the ground would be too fast for her. Well, it certainly would have been. Here, we got rain throughout yesterday, so there's no excuses ground-wise, but this is a very decent mare, Speech Bubble. When you look back at her run at Sandown, when we were on each way, and she was beaten by Love Envoi, well, when you see what Love Envoi did in the Mares' Hurdle at the Cheltenham Festival, absolutely no disgrace in that. The form absolutely boosted as big as it could be, and Speech Bubble, a strong travelling mare. I've seen 8-1, and Betfred are going 6 places. Well, that's the place to go. Absolute no-brainer that. 8-1 with Betfred 6 places, bit of 8s and 7s elsewhere with maybe 5 places, but this filly is certainly worthy of a decent each-way bet today. Trust me on that one. If we look at race 3, now Brave Man's Game, he's attempting to really put the icing on Paul Nicholls' meeting. Paul was absolutely elated when Clandis OBEAUX did the business yesterday in the bowl, and with Brave Man's Game, well, of course he's hoping that this unbeaten chaser over fences ends up being his next Gold Cup horse, and it wouldn't surprise me in the least, although today he has to put to the sword L'Homme-Pressé, who, like him, is unbeaten over fences. What a matchup this is, but for me, Brave Man's Game, generally an 11-8 shot for this 3-mile novices chase. Of course, it is a grade 1. I think Brave Man's Game can preserve his unbeaten record and put the icing, as I said, on the cake for Paul Nicholls, whose horses are in particularly good form. Well, that's all for me. I actually will update this message later on today, because of course tomorrow is Randox Health Grand National Day, and I'll have some very important information to give you, so please be alert. This is why you should subscribe to my service, because sometimes I put the messages on randomly, and it is possible that you wouldn't know. So until later today from me, Neil, here on Merseyside, actually in the lovely town, the spa town of Southport, home of Red Rum. It's bye for now.